Hey guys! Welcome back. If you're new here, this is AmeriCorps For You. My name is Abby.
My name's Ollie.
And this is Valerie. Today we're going to talk about Pie Day. And we're going to talk about making pies. And we're going to do some math while we do it. So the term pi is commonly used to represent the number in mathematics. But it's also spelled out P-I, like when you're spelling it out. The number is 3.14159. Well, that's kind of a long number. So in math, when we're actually using it in our formulas, we shorten it to 3.14. That's why we're also celebrating a day called Pi Day in March, because March is the third month. So when you write out the date, it's 03 and the day 14. So it's together, it's 0314. Kind of like the decimal. In geometry, pi is referred to as the ratio of the circle's circumference to its diameter. And those are some pretty strange words, but we'll talk about it in a minute. It's also got some history behind it. The first time you see the Greek symbol for pi, it is seen in 1706, used by William Jones, and he was trying to figure out how to measure wheels, and so that's what he used it for, and he created the formula for pi and circumference. Now that you know a little bit of history, why we're talking about it, I'm going to have Ollie take over and teach you a little bit about the math before we actually get into making the pie.
Okay, so for the math part of pi is commonly defined as an irrational number, so that means that it never ends. And it cannot be described as a common fraction, meaning that it's not like 1/8, 1/4, a half. And last, it never settles into a permanently repeating number. So that means like 0.676767. It never does that. It's always like 3.14159. And it goes on forever. Yeah. And lastly, it never it is used in geometry and physics.
Hey guys, this is a little bit of a weird angle, but it's not going to be like this for long. We're going to actually show you how to use a pie, how to use it in math, and also how it could help you make an actual pie. Ollie made this awesome crust, so we're going to show you the math, show you how to do it, and then we'll bake our pie.
So we're going to start off with this lovely formula here. So this says pi times diameter equals circumference. So circumference is kind of like perimeter, which you guys should know, but in case you don't know, it's like the rim of a shape. In this case, it's a circle. Yeah.
And that's the measurement we're going to find with this formula?
All right, so we're going to take our pi, times it by our diameter. Our diameter is going to be the exact half of circle. So it could be this way, it can be this way, but we're going to do it like this. So we're going to find this circle right here, this little circle. So it's about, we'll say 9 inches.
So our diameter, which is across the circle, is 9 inches. So when I put it on my formula, I'd have 3.14, which is pi. And then I would put like times 9
Equals circumference. And so to find circumference, you just multiply 3.14 times 9 and you would get your circumference.
Okay guys, so I did my calculations off camera. I got 28.26 as the circumference, or the outside of the circle shape. And just to show you that this math actually works, we're going to show you a little bit of demonstration that we put together. So we have this string. Can you see it? Let me see. We have this string, and we're going to take it and put it around the perimeter or circumference of our circle pan. Take it like this. Put it around the pan. It meets up perfectly all the way around. And now we're going to show you how that looks in the measurement. So if you have a straight string, that'll show you exactly what your circumference is. So you're going to take it, I dropped it. You're going to take it and put it at the very end. And our number was 28.26. And you're going to take it and it meets right about here, which is about 28.25. So almost perfect measurements from our formula. Now that we know what our measurements are, we're going to show you how to do it with your pi. So the other formula that you use when trying to find your circumference is 2 pi r. Ollie, what does the r mean?
So R stands for radius, and radius is half of your diameter. That's why you have to multiply it by 2.
Okay. So if our diameter was 9, then our radius is 4.5, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you would have 2, 3.14 times 4.5, and that's your formula. As you guys can see, when I did my calculations, I got the same number, 28.26 or 28.26 as our circumference. So now that we know what our circumference is, Ollie, how do we make a pie? Now that we have the math out of the way, let's get into the interesting part. So now that you have your pie dough, you can lay it in the bottom, and this is going to be the bottom of your pie. And then Ollie is rolling out another piece to be the top of our pie. So while Ollie does that, I'm gonna fill our pie with the good stuff. So my preference is peach pie. So we got some homemade peach filling. Looks so good in our pie crust. Now Ollie's gonna take over, show you how to do it.
We're gonna put a design in the top of our crust, and this is the sign for pie. And then we're gonna lift, and we're gonna put our crust on top of our pie. Nice pie day pie. Beautiful. Cool. And then you just gotta score your edges. Means you can fork your fingers and just close these edges on the pie. After that, you just cut the edges off. And there you go. You got a pie. For pie day.
Now that you've scored your edges, you got your pie all together, you got your pie sign put in the top. We're gonna throw this thing in the oven for a little bit, watch it, make sure it just gets golden brown. Then you can take it out and enjoy it. All right, guys, our pie is done baking. It looks so good with our little pie mark on the top. It's time to eat it. Time to enjoy our work. Remember, Pie Day is March 14th, so eat some pie, do whatever you want. Do some math, practice your circumference. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe, leave a comment.